What is up, everyone? If you're an aspiring entrepreneur who doesn't want to work a 9 to 5 and wants to go down an entrepreneurial venture, but you've had some failures in the past, there's one thing you need to realize that's going to change your entire life. And that is that there's skills you can develop that is going to make this process a lot easier. And there's one skill in particular that stands out that all these successful entrepreneurs you're seeing on YouTube, for example, Iman Gadzhi, Tates, Hamza, all these guys have this skill, and that skill is sales. So they know how to sell themselves to you. They know how to sell the product that they're selling, like the course Iman Ghazi has, Digital Launchpad, I believe it's called. He knows how to really sell that extremely well, and that's causing him to have all this success. But if he didn't know the skill of sales, he would struggle to be such a good marketer and all these things because it all stems from sales. There's a reason that they say that sales is the backbone of every single industry. So to tell you a little bit about myself, I have built a company called 0 to 10K Sales Academy. I've consistently been doing 10K plus months in profit. My best week was 5K in profit. So I know a little bit what I'm talking about. I've tried many different businesses. I failed a lot of times in order to get to this place where I'm at now, where I am actually having success in the online world. I'm able to do this business anywhere, work anytime, set my schedule. It is a lot of work as a business owner, but you do have that freedom, that location, that time freedom completely up to you. So developing the skill of sales is absolutely essential because there's been many times in the past where I've tried entrepreneurial ventures, and if I just knew the skill of sales, I actually probably could have made a couple of them successful. So to go back in time, I actually started a TikTok and YouTube channel about 2 to 3 years ago. It was really focused on self-improvement, but also really a lot on getting girls and that aspect of things. So I grew the TikTok to about 6K followers in just under 3 months, and the YouTube to just under 500 subscribers. So with that, I had no idea how to sell. So I really didn't know how to sell myself. I didn't know how to connect with people, build rapport, build trust. So a lot of my audience and the videos that blew up that were viral, they were very much just informational. The people didn't feel like they connected with me probably as a person because I didn't share any stories about myself. There were so many aspects to the sales process that were missing here that lacked that ability to translate it into something that would have been a profitable business. And I probably could have actually started some sort of dating course or transitioned that into something like a self-improvement course. Whatever I could have done something with it is the point, but I lacked the sales skills in order to know how to do that. And that's where the biggest flaw was. At that point, I'd only tried sales once, and that was the career that I failed. And I was in between a transition phase, and I gave that whole social media a try, but I still was lacking the skill of sales. So I wasn't able to actually do anything with it, although I did gain some traction. I had a couple TikTok videos that had over 1 million views. I had hundreds of thousands of likes, if not millions, I think. And I was consistently posting. I was doing a lot of the discipline and consistency behind it, trying to get traction and get things going. But I didn't know how to transfer that success over into a business that was actually going to make me money. So that was the biggest flaw, is that I didn't understand how to sell. So it took me a couple different sales careers, a lot of learning, a lot of reading, experimenting, failing other businesses to really understand that once you develop this skill of sales, you now have the backbone for every single business. And with anything you do, you can actually make it successful. But a lot of the time, you might just be lacking one or two essential skills, and it's probably going to be sales in your case, like it was for me. So if you take the time to learn the skill of sales, you will be so much more successful as an entrepreneur, and it's truly going to allow you to break through and start making 10K plus months. And let alone, if you get into the high ticket remote sales space, you can start learning how to sell whilst earning a really good income. I mean, there's some jobs out there that you can make 25K a month whilst working remote, traveling the world. I mean, you are going to probably have to put in like 6 to 8 hours a day to get that. But who wouldn't put in 6 to 8 hours a day to get 25K a month? If you're not willing to do that, then you're just lazy, and then this entrepreneurial route is not for you in the first place. But so there's plenty of jobs. I mean, even on the lower end, you can find things where you can make 5 to 10K, probably working half days, things like that, while still traveling the world, doing the things that you want to do with your free time. So learning sales is probably going to be the most essential skill for you. And if you are someone who wants that time, location, financial freedom, I'd recommend getting into high ticket sales specifically. This is going to allow you to learn while still starting to live your dream life and getting into that, breaking free that 9 to 5 type of workplace where instead of getting a sales job where you're going into an office and doing things like that. So I hope this video helps. To sum it up, you need to learn sales if you want to be a successful entrepreneur. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, everyone.